Gentleman in the mix.
What's that thing called when you meet somebody and you feel like you're walking on a cloud? And every step you made all your life, wrong or right, led you to this place right here. Right now, you know, it's like when you were at work and you said to yourself, you know, I'm gonna have a good time tonight. I'm gonna go out. So you put on your favorite shoes or you put on your favorite jeans and you get into the mood and you pull up to the club. What's that thing called when you meet somebody and you feel like you're walking on a cloud? And every step you made all your life, wrong or right, led you to this place right here. Right now, you know, it's like when you were at work and you said to yourself, you know, I'm gonna have a good time tonight. I'm gonna go out. So you put on your favorite shoes or you put on your favorite jeans. What's that thing called when you meet somebody and you feel like you're walking on a cloud? And every step you made all your life, wrong or right, led you to this place right here. Right now, you know, it's like when you were at work and you said to yourself, you know, I'm gonna have a good time tonight. I'm gonna go out. So you put on your favorite shoes or you put on your favorite jeans.
traders have gone nuclear. Ugh, the radioactivity, man, it's too much to take.
Bruh.
Just close the fucking door. Close the door.
Hello, traders. Welcome to the nano-nuclear stream. Highest price seen since July 18th. Ugh. On the daily, going positive. RSI 65, nano highs of the day, multi-month highs 21, 21, 21, 16 right there, up 35+%. Wow. Anyone else get a taste of this today? Because this is insane. And then you have Lithium, America's corporation, LAC, also mooning. So I don't even know. I'm kind of beside myself. I just felt like going live because of Power Hour. Bitcoin's not really doing anything today. I mean, today, Bitcoin did make multi-month highs, but it was a good, maybe like, 12 hours ago. So we got as high on Bitcoin as 68.4 and just hanging out. But we are in Power Hour, the last 60 minutes of trading before the closing bell on Wall Street, and you just don't know how price action will correlate because it's been number go up today. Nvidia's recovering, Meta's dumping. I mean, the Mag 7, nothing really going on outside of Nvidia's recovery. And this, I guess I'll just have another alert set up, so when we hear the beep, it'll be like, good God. Be up 40% at that point. Well, not a bad day for the portfolio. How about LAC, dude? Up 25%. You know, one of the last comments yesterday of the stream. I didn't even know this till I came back into my overlay to look into my OBS to see, like, oh wow, there was some old chat there, and it said, "Is LAC dead?" I don't know, chat. You tell me. Is LAC dead? Being down up 25% today. Even had a pullback to 281 before running as high as 342. And it's like just the beginning. Highest price seen since June 3rd. But I mean, you're talking about upside potential now above that level is 383. 383 up to nearly $4 at 200-day simple moving average. What a great start to a trade setup. It was all based on the weekly, and it was all about exhaustion. Like, seller exhaustion was so real, it was worth a shot. Type 2 return, harmonic optimum price. It was certainly a hop down here. This was the pattern completion zone of a mega M shape. This was the hop, and it was just this positive price action correlation to the level of all levels. It was it, man. This was it. This is why we strategized here. We took a shot, right? Like, why not? And there you go, just the beginning, man. I mean, you'd think eventually a gap fill at $6+ will be coming, doubling from here. Yeah, I ate something. It was called nano-nuclear, but I ate it, you know, like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. And yeah, I'm starting to feel the effects of it. Ooh, radioaction, or what? Radioactivity. Whatever. Okay, it's just a joke. We're just capping. Look, man, I can turn it off if y'all want. Y'all, hey, it's just normal me. What do y'all want? Normal me or radioactive nano-nuclear energy me? Which one you want? Okay, so just wanted to look at those. That was crazy. I guess we could just go to Bitcoin if you want, because people do care about Bitcoin. Still broken out. People are going to nitpick and try to, you know, say whatever they want about not being a breakout. People are going short, whatever. Okay, cool. I mean, you know, you are at an 88% retrace from the previous high to low. This is, you're at it, exceeding it, right around it. Not ever bought, positive Momo building. I'll look at the weekly. I think the weekly is really telling here. Right? So the original anchor points, 1, 2, and 3. That's why there's wicks there. That's why there are shadows. Nuclear power gains, yeah. So I just like those three because they were the first ones that made this a channel, and then everything correlated to those levels ever since. And so you get the shadows. Look at that. I mean, that's some really nice tests, right? That's 4 different weeks of testing the original anchor points, right? Test, test, test. I mean, that to me reversed right here, reacted, reversed. I mean, to me, that I think this is how it is. And what we're doing is something spectacular, chat. I didn't even realize this. I knew we were close. I pinged everyone in the Discord yesterday about this. But now, if we continue as is, we don't go any lower, you know, we continue higher, we have positive momentum building for the first time since April 22nd on Bitcoin's weekly chart. Major development. Are you kidding me? See RSI at RSI highest reading since July. Not really that big a deal, but I think we're breaking out on the weekly. But yeah, man bun double tops going short today. Chat, you hear me? He went short. Someone told me about it. Like, you know, I don't know. I don't follow this guy, but someone like someone, you know, whatever you call it on Twitter when they ping you. They pinged me on Twitter.
SBSW seems to have bottom based on historical levels. Also pays a nice dividend.
What's up, JS? Thanks for the $25 super chat. Much love, man. I just don't understand. Like, you're gonna go short with a weekly MACD histogram looking like this. It's just crazy to me. It's crazy. The long-term trend. Like, read the room, man. Read the room. The trend is friend. And this was a corrective wave, and it was pretty tight. Pretty tight consolidation structure, and all the key levels have been recaptured and reconfirmed as support. That's what I'm like. I get it. You might want to be short below 57.5 because of bearish continuation. Yeah, 50K, then 42K. All right, I got you. But not when you're breaking supply lines, breaking key levels from history, breaking old all-time highs from April 2021. Like, what are you doing, man? What are you teaching people? Like, what are you? Completely different brand wavelengths, dude. Okay, so just that's a public service announcement. Bitcoin weekly histogram going positive first time since April. Tell your wife, your kids, your family, your friends. Let them know. So much demand they couldn't even test 58.4, the key level. Oh my God, chat, we got a HUT alert going on. What's going on with the miners? Looking. Oh my God, I bought some more iron today. Oh my goodness, they're breaking the level, and now you can know. Now you know, like a neckline, right? It's like the inverse head and shoulders stuff. Whichever you want to say. This is it, whatever. It's more like that, this, and this. HUT, chat, HUT, 1249. Is that real? Let's see. Is it okay? Major reversals here 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, almost 7 times. Even more recently, this is it. This is the neckline, chat. This is where HUT goes to 1827, or fills the gap at $18. This is it. This is it. This is it. I don't tell you, man. Wow. Oh God. Oh God, we got some scam coin brigade. Tell your friends in your Telegram group, shilling your S coin, you're a loser, and don't buy this scam that they're spamming. Okay, is it one guy? Oh, okay, some loser from the Baltics. Okay, can't even speak English. I bet he understands Sukablat. Yeah. Okay, Big Kang's doing things on HUT, man. I'm not kidding. Look, the 886, the M shape, whatever you want to say, it's all there. The long-term trend is good. Higher highs, higher lows, man. It's time to rise, to do straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. Oh, it's time to go straight up again. You're here, space-time continuum. At this moment in time, it will be gone, and the only way to access this sweet, beautiful little moment in time is you got to go hang out with Matthew McConaughey. You got to go to the big black hole, and you got to go in there, and you got to look for it. Good luck finding it. We are not scammers, bro. We are not spammers, bro. If you're, yeah, you are. If you're bringing up some S coin and I've never seen you in my chat before, you are a scammer. Okay, so the miners, dude. I mean, I'm like a kid in a candy store today. So many good things going on. Let's go to Ethereum. Ethereum's still good structure down here now. That third valley, the recapturing 2400. Still waiting on probably 2900 to 3K if Bitcoin's going to make it at 69K. If Bitcoin makes it at 69K, that would be your target. And yeah, that's it. Not much going on. Up 0.43%. Meh. BNB, $600 up. Okay, so you know very well what we could have going on. Think about it like this. Forget the context, all right? Forget all the context. Let me just try to think about it like this. If this is a rectangle, this is the top of the range at 603. The bottom of the range is like 456. This is a partial decline. Okay, you got like a partial decline that was potential. Now it's becoming confirmed because it's the top of the range, right? This local range. So you think there's a high probability of a breakout chance. I like it now. Like if you're testing it again, back above the 200 engulfing candle got follow through. Things are just starting to look better and better and better on BNB. Okay. Nice stuff. Solana, flat, fine. It doesn't matter, dude. The trading plan is the trading plan. You're off the trading plan, you know, entry, way off, but you're still active. You're still waiting to get paid, man. Or to get stopped out, which is way lower, you know, like 123 would be your stop, maybe 122, but we're still on 190, 216, probably all-time highs. If Bitcoin's going to do the thing. If what we're witnessing on the weekly on Bitcoin's real, okay, then I'm thinking we are going to 190. The probability is high we're going to 190 on Solana. Okay, good structure, reaccumulation structure, defense of the levels, you know, same thing. A lot of altcoins doing similar stuff recently. Gotta love it. How about XRP? It's above the level, right? Okay, if you're above 54.599 cents, you just target for 63.8 cents, right? That's it. Your upside from here, if history just repeats itself, is 16%, 15.95% upside on XRP. As sellers tried once, they tried twice, they failed. The sellers did fail, and you did have some Class B hidden bullish divergence, and now you're showing positive momentum today as you're trying to maybe break that resistance. I would imagine this has a lot to do with, I mean, this move up, if it's going to, is going to, it kind of implies Bitcoin's going higher, because none of these assets that are showing such beautiful, impeccable bottoming structures implying upside are going to go up if Bitcoin goes down bad. So you want to sideways or upways Bitcoin. It's almost like, wow, these altcoins are implying that crypto market's about to go berserk. And I'll show you what kind of berserk. Knock, knock, knock. Knock, knock, knock. Jonathan, you there? Wake the... Wake up.
Heads up on lack.
Knocking on $2.3 trillion resistance. Holy crap, they break that, man. That's... all my fears are ameliorated. Oh my god, dude, is the music too loud? Probably. Always. Dude, I can't make it like quieter. That's probably good. What's up, Cosmic Constructs? It's a reasonable time in the UK. Thank you for the 10 pound super chat. Lack came in. You know, sometimes, you know, I'm scanning and I find stuff, and then there are other times when people just bring stuff to my attention, and then I'm like, dang, dude, I like what you're seeing, and this is why. And all I do is try to present you with an argument, right? I try to show the work on why the argument makes sense. And then it's like, okay, if the argument makes sense, then it's like, can we reasonably manage our risk? Okay, we can optimally manage our risk. What type of trade is it? Is it like an accumulation, composite man trade, or is it's just complete and utter exhaustion trade? I mean, there's some trades that are better than others. Lack was okay because you weren't really playing a BABA trade, right? Georgetown Felix, we started the stream with it. Just go to 5 minutes and 20 seconds and you'll see what I was talking about. Okay, George. Okay, so 67,862 on Bitcoin, just sitting there in its chair, hanging out, waiting for 69K. Nothing really. It's either, all right, okay. When you break 64,899, Historically, nothing really makes sense till 69K. History, just up, down, up, down, up, down. If it gets halfway, sometimes it can come down to test the key levels again before going higher or lower. But right now, it's like you've just formally back tested the key level that you recaptured yesterday. So now they're running it up, and it's like, okay, are we just gonna? We should just go at least test 69K, even if we're gonna reject it and dump. You think that's the most reasonable target? You're very close to it, right? You're not far off at all. So, okay. We have to go to Doge chat that was at the highs of the day just a little while ago. I don't know what else to tell you, man, right? It's like we were here on stream, and it's like space-time continuum, this moment in time where you're able to manage risk optimally, max upside potential. It's the perfect entry, the hidden bullish divergence, beginning to play. I just don't know what else to do. This is all I can do. So, soon to be testing that 200 moving average and up against the late September high. And once they break that, man, I mean, you got a 15-cent target. Where's the bread? Why don't you check yesterday's stream, man? We were breading. We were toasting. So Doge, blue skies, and it's bigger than this, you know, it's M shapes, okay, XA, BCDs, okay, 886, all right, yep, through rising valleys, completing the M shape, long-term uptrend, right, one low, second low, now we got all these, this low, this bottoming base here is clearly higher than this bottoming base, which is higher than this bottoming base, so you still have more than before, so this longer-term trend is still good, so yeah, 15, 18 cents. In the coming month or two. High probability of that. It's not certain, of course, but man, it was there. It was all there. Just like storage was sitting there. And then tomorrow it'll be some other coin that was poised. And OBOP coin tomorrow, dude, or something. Bitcoin Cash up 3.3%. It's a trade setup, right? The entry was 315, 316 right here. The second low, that confirmation low. And now we're just waiting for a breakout. They tried yesterday, but clearly it's just a little range here. That's fine. Definitely fine. You definitely want to have your alerts set up around 373, 374, because that's the breakout. You hear the beep, you know what's happening. Wait, did no one say what kind of me they wanted? Do you want a radioactive me or nuke? Everyone's saying nuclear. Should I go back? Oh my god, I'm nuclear again. We're still over $21 on nano-nuclear. All the energy, man. The radioactivity coursing through my veins. I don't know, this song already sucks. I'm glad y'all can't hear it. Okay, any other cryptos up today? Yeah, they're a couple. You know, Shiba's up 2.5%. Yeah, I mean, above 1800, you're just waiting for 2000, 2100. They break that, and then it's the big one, 27, 2800. Okay, they turn this thing around with a back test, the wedge breakout, what it looks like. Yeah, nice. I mean, that's a big old 88 low to high, 88% retrace. There you go, man. Value perceived areas in the world of crypto, or technical 886s. Big ones. XLM, actually incredible. Chat, you got to look at this. I mean, I'm showing you the level, okay? So 9 cents, if you know XLM, if you're intimate, you've had relations with XLM, you know about this level. I'll show you. It's just unreal. It's so real. Support, support, resistance, resistance, resistance. But look at the reversals there. Look what happens when you break it for real. Well, now what they're doing is they've recaptured it, and they're testing it, and they're really confirming it as support. You have easy upside to 10.55 cents, easy stop loss at like 8.7 cents. You wouldn't want to own the asset below that level, but above that level, big upside. I mean, it could be 10.5, it could be 13.3 cents. You just don't know when you get favorable price action correlation to key levels. You don't know how well it's going to perform, but you just know that's where you can set up entries with tight stop losses, take on minimal losses if it fails, but you can understand that it could be insanely good. Could be a lot of upside. Max upside potential, always when you're buying at supports. Okay, XLM. Yeah, huh. Wow. Holy crap. Not much else. Everything else is kind of down today. Nah. Crappy crypto market, right? Check on Bitcoin futures real quick, because that was the one that did the technical thing that was brilliant. It was a dream of all dreams, the back test. And look, since that back test, you know we are here on Sunday looking at this thing. It's just, they did it perfect. Look at the move after they back tested the key level as support. So yeah, I mean, you're making higher highs, higher lows.
Which can you give us your opinion on Mr. Today before the close of the market? And now it's time to go take out 69.4. BD certainly, yeah. I'll get to both of those. I'll just go to the requests after this because yeah. I mean, the 200 moving average, they never really violated it. There was no follow through if they did. And this, I think, could be it. Remember, I'm just using original trend lines 1 and 2 and 3 here, and 4, I guess. And this, everything correlated to those levels. I mean, isn't that very similar to what I do with horizontal lines, right? It's like, okay, I'll plot the first ones ever manufactured, and then like those levels are now going to be playing a role in the future for where market makers have their orders, like their bids and their asks. So again, that's how, right? I mean, price action quote, the first time February 2021. But then it's like, okay, we're seeing price action candle high close here from March 2021. The resistance reversal in May 2021. Look, it was support in October 2020. It was resistance, and look at the price action you got after the bearish back test, confirming the validity of that area as resistance again, November 2021. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's the level. And this is what they did to it most recently. So if you're man bun double top, I don't. You're out of your mind. I mean, kinda. You're a little insane. Like you're trying to play man bun double top. Like, yeah, but like it's different. Mitch,
there are things going on that are extremely
time.
Positive.
Could you please
that have
take
occurred?
a look
They're
at
most recent
H-bar.
events that have occurred.
Cheers.
That make this more likely to be the breakout and not a fake out. BB1, what's up, dude? It's been a long time. Where you been, man? Where you been? Oh my God, Nano Nuclear is at 2151, up 38.24% right now. You got to be kidding me, man. But then, like, Kathy Wood sold Square today, of course. So it's like, yeah, go figure. All the inverse people are doing the inverse thing that they should probably be doing. Yeah, that's good. It's a good sign. Okay, yeah, the market's open, so maybe people that requested want to get those assets looked up before, the market closes. I get that. Hold on, let me see. Thanks again, Cosmic Constructs, for that 1307. BD wants MicroStrategy. Might as well. Wait. Oh, sorry, JS wanted something. He wanted SBSW, and then we'll get to MicroStrategy. SBSW. Wait. So many things going on, man. DBA. Don't be in. What? I know that from Breaking Bad. DBA. DBAA. Yeah, I don't really like this. Wow. So they were trying to Momo shift in the long-term downtrend, right? Partial rise confirmed, right? It's a rectangle, and then this was the failure, right? They tested the support, the bottom of the range, and they rallied, and then it was potential, but then it became confirmed on the 31st of July, and now look at it. You're back below the key levels. It could, maybe they're going to hold it. You can't want to own this at all until it gets back above 417. That's for sure. That's the beauty of levels. Like well-defined levels in the sand. You can't argue with this level either. Who are you to argue with the level from December 2013 where it was confirmed as support and then ran up like a crap load? And there was this other time that it was violated in 2015. Then it was retested and reconfirmed as support. And they tried one more time before it went to all-time highs. And then they tested again in 2017, multiple times. You cannot argue with this as the level. And they are trading below that level in a long-term downtrend with, the bearish rectangle. So, and it just, what was the most recent discernible event? Your lowest high, the bearish back, another rejection of the 200 moving average and the lowest low.
lowest low of entire downtrend. So this is in a bear trend below key levels. You can't even want to look at it till it recaptures 417, and then we'll have a discussion. Talk to me if SW ever recaptures 417, and then we'll talk. And then maybe it starts making consecutive higher highs, higher lows. And consecutive higher highs, higher lows, that's like, hey man, we are identifying the structure and signature of a composite operator, conducting a buying campaign. You don't have a buying campaign here at all. There's zero evidence that there is anyone with a crap load of money buying this thing over a long period of time. Zero evidence. So you're not looking to long those. You just aren't, okay? Thank you again, JS. Sorry about your stock, okay? MicroStrategy. It's fine, man. Like, actually really good. Like, based on the fact that you had a dark cloud cover and follow through yesterday, being up today, I'm good. I mean, I think MicroStrategy, like the thing about MicroStrategy is it's so bullish, like technically speaking. What do you mean by that? Where it's like, okay, the previous discernible swing low is like freaking 110, 114. You'd have to be violating that with follow through, with like candle closes, to be able to say, okay, the trend might be reversing to the downside. I don't even consider this a true swing low. It's part of the same wave here. So if the asset stays above 174 to 178, you would wait till $333.
Any small dip, the alts get crushed. Market manipulation is tough. Trying to hold strong on my long trades. DHX.
I mean, this is just testament to Bitcoin dominance trend. You should know that. You shouldn't be surprised at all that Bitcoin pulls back. Altcoins lose more value to the US dollar than Bitcoin. Bitcoin recovers. The altcoins lag. It's been like that for 2 years. Literally. I mean, there's no. Please chat. Is there anything different from what's been going on the past 2 years with Bitcoin dominance going from 40% to nearly 60% now? Nope. Yeah, MicroStrategy, I'm good. Like, it might be a decent day to, like, you know, like, small position. My God, dude, I would own this all day above 174. All day. Below it, yeah, man, you might be going to 130. But above 174, 178, that's the level. That's the range you were confined within for 7 months, chat. Above that is Kings. All right, 226, there's another gap to fill from March of 2000. At 248.71, that's a target, and then 333, the all-time highs, is the big target. That's where I think we're going. When it's all said and done, MicroStrategy most likely going to go test and possibly break the old all-time high from the year 2000, 24 years ago. You just made 24-year highs 2 days ago. That's it. That's the only way I look at MicroStrategy. Above 174, 178, there's no question about owning it. Yes. MSTX, hype in the chat. Or MSTU now. It's new. But yeah, whatever. Long-term thing. This is a long-term thing, bro. The trend is good. You just concluded bullish consolidation for 7 months. You know, you might pull back even more. But just understand each pullback you get on MicroStrategy, as long as wherever the sellers conclude the sell-off, it's higher than 130 or it's 114, you're golden. 130 would be really good too if you stayed above that. It's another inflection point from history. I'll show you. 130 is right here. The 2021 peak. February 2021. Topped out. So I don't think you would want to lose that. That's confluent with the 200-day moving average. So, I mean, you just got a lot of, you could go down a lot lower than you are right now and still be in incredible shape trend-wise. Thanks again, BD. Hopefully that helps. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to look at the stream elements. HBAR for BB1. HBAR. Which is like put in the same bottoming structure as all these other ones. Just is. Like, it may fail, but down 4.2% today. Right, what would they do? They there's supply at a level where there would possibly be supply. Like, it was support, it was resistance, it was resistance. It was obviously up thrusted, and then it was resistance again. So they're just, I mean, too much supply. The buyers relenting today as Bitcoin continues to rise. That was, you know what that chat is? Chat, that alert is Square. The asset that Kathy Woods got out of. And it's like crazy because this is where, I mean, I got all up in on because of the structure. Because I don't know how this person is making decisions on what she's buying and selling, but it was stupid, dude. Like real stupid. So like today when I saw that, I'm like, thank God. I'm glad I got all those calls on Square last week, you know. Yeah, so H-bar, they couldn't break it, but everything's fine until you're falling below probably 4.7 cents. Yeah, everything's probably fine till then. I think if this concludes and resolves bullishly, I think you go to 7.5, 8.3 cents, but who knows? It's a big tepid S coin. Yeah, I don't know. Hadero, dude. It's got the hidden bullish divergence, but just no bids today. One of the worst losers of S coins today. So let's go take a look at Square because we had an alert. Chat. Have they done it officially? I can't really tell. Let's see. The high there was 73.36, 73. Yep. Jesus Chimes. Highest price seen on Square since May 20th. Eclipsed by 3 cents the July 16th peak. I mean, this structure is straight out of the Bible, dude. Straight up, man. Like, wow. I can't even. Oh, super exciting. Waiting for 83, 90 bucks. Then by the time we get to 90, it'll be like, okay, confirmed partial decline. Time for a 70% chance of breakout of 90. So, very, very nice here. Let it ride. Why would she sell? Dude, no one knows why this person sells. She's notorious for selling the worst time. She might possibly be like some sort of Wall Street plant where, okay, Kathy Woods is selling. Okay, that's where everyone buys. She's entry liquidity and exit liquidity. It might very well be that. It's like starting to become to a point where you can't be this wrong this many times, right? Yeah, more tax harvesting. What a joke, man. Bat signal. Yeah, I mean, for the composite, man, maybe that's what he needed. But I just like, I mean, if you are in wealth management and you care to any degree about technicals and you're looking at this.
Doge is
like,
one of the only
altcoins
altcoins with anything resembling a lifetime uptrend against Bitcoin. Hope everyone heeded the trade setup. I look forward to the Department of Government Efficiency.
Yeah, that would be, we do need that. The most cancerous thing on our society is certainly the government and the media. Yes. The government is out of control. They've gone rogue. They do not represent Americans anymore. They're spending taxpayer money on things that are empowering them and taking our rights away. Yeah. The government's grown 780,000 new government jobs last month. Dude, these people are insane. They're so emboldened because no one's doing anything about it. No one's stopping them. They've somehow taken complete control of all these representatives in Congress, the House, right? Yeah. It's so foobarred. Yeah, 475 million more to Ukraine again today. These people are treasonous in their spending. They should never have this much power, ever. Who do they think they are? They know they think they're God, right? Yeah. This is why I'm just like, yeah, Nano to 30, Bitcoin to 100K, Square to 140. And it's not because these assets are like good assets, right? Like I'm doing it because the asset's good and the technical structures are amazing. It's more like, nah, everything's just getting repriced to the amount of new money that keeps getting printed and put into circulation. That's why number keeps going up. Okay, we got to go back to Knights, well, not Knights of Need. But nano nuclear, we got to look at it, man, because we're at the highs of the day right now, dude. But at least almost by 1 cent. I mean, look at where we are. 17 minutes until the daily closed, up 38%, and there is no resistance. See, that's what's crazy about 1650 and 1567. History just would repeat itself. You know what they did though? They really yesterday scared. I mean, I'm it's like look at them like, oh god. But this is what they did on the 4 hour. Okay, so forget that real quick. This is what they did. The price action you got. It was this. They tested once, and then in the end, with today's price, it's 2 times. So they had to confirm the level. They had to confirm what was once resistance, support, resistance, 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 as support, support. And now on the second low, it seems like, okay, confirmation. Well, it's not even like they needed confirmation. Whoever it is that controls this, they made confirmation today. They're like, yeah, we're gonna create the confirmation low on the 4 hour. It's like, okay, bro, calm down, man. Go ahead, make your, you got, so it's like low float, low market cap, right? Hard to borrow. So if people are shorting this, this is why you get squeezes like this. And I don't think the squeeze is over. Yeah, there are like firms that are calling out nano nuclear. It's a scam, dude. We're short on it. It's like, okay, have fun. You're about to get obliterated. Like how short, how have hedge funds been doing? Or like, you know, institutions or family offices that like their job are like shorting. Tell me their performance. They're like auto losers. They always lose. They never win. So I'd imagine like, you know, more short selling deaths need to occur on this probably.
Mitch, can you look at Athena ENA and give your opinion on it? I believe BlackRock is behind its stablecoin asset.
Be more, it looks like you're 5 short, man. Thank you. Because I saw you super chat earlier. You got 15 for formal requests, right? It's just because remember, if you're not gonna tip the minimum amount for a request, I'm just gonna say, remember, the only reason I request is because I don't monetize, right? Never. I don't, right? So on YouTube, every stream I have to click monetization, on or off. It's always off on a scheduled stream. So you don't watch ads. You're listening to copyright music. I don't push affiliate marketing links down your throat. I've never had a sponsor. I've never promoted any entity to you, taken money from them and promoted it to you. Never done that ever in almost 7 years. So the catch is it's crowdsourced 100%. So you're the only people that support this channel. No, nothing else does outside of my own trading. That's just me for myself. This though right there, that's all it is. I think that's pretty fair. So if you're gonna tip 10, I'm gonna say that every single time. So anyway.
Appreciate you for years, Mitch THX, for your help.
Sure do. We'll look at Athena with an E. Yep. Bitcoin flat as F in power hour. Oh, it's a crypto, of course. Oh, is it ENA? What? Yeah, it's ENA. Oh, yeah. It's down today about 10%. It's just your typical scam coin, man. Ugh. Yeah, dude, it looks like others. It looks like other altcoins. I mean, yeah, it broke a supply line. Cool. It put in a higher low. It shows momentum shifting. It's like inverse head and shoulders down here. Sure. Sure. Which one's not? I mean, like which cryptos aren't really showing momentum shifts or accumulation structures at this point? So it's just like all the others. And so I'd be like, dude, I have finite capital. Am I gonna buy Athena? Nah, I'm good. I'll buy something else. And I already have, right? You know, like at this point, you're coming in here requesting new random S coin assets. It's like, dude, where you been? How do you even have capital to be requesting stuff anymore? Too many good setups already ongoing, played out, all of the above, right? And it's like, well, what about Athena? Something we've never heard of before. I guess they broke the level and they're trying to back. I guess if it holds that, then you're good, man. Yes, SoFlo Mike, it really is. I mean, it's like nothing. It's just more like a quality control thing. You haven't even made a 23% retrace from the lows yet. I mean, let's just say this is not a traditional asset at all. I don't know what this garbage is. I don't really care. Okay, you hear me? I don't give a crap what this is or what it does. I'm not owning it. I'm not buying it. I don't really care. But someone requested, so I respect that. And so it's like if you maybe do Fibonacci for common retrace levels from highs to lows, and if it does reverse, then you got between $70 and $1 as a common retrace target. That's it. They're trying to maybe break it. You could put in a third valley. Like they could do this. Like a lot of the other altcoins did this, where they come down and they do something like this, and they put in a third valley. And it'd be even better. It'd be super strong then. For now, though, they're down 10%, 9.6%. There you go, dude. You believe BlackRock's behind it? Okay, dude. That's what they all say. They all say BlackRock's behind my S-coin, dude. Yeah, they are. Yeah, sure. I hope it plays out, man. Thank you, dude. That was the last request. Even we only had like a few requests today. But let's look at bro. We gotta to talk about something that you may not like. Okay. Yeah, you may hate this, but the trend has reversed on KRE. Regional banks, by the looks of it, like this is in a new trend. Now they're coming up to an 886. They might put in a major lower high in the previous highs, but this is turned around, and it's really the weekly. And I can't remember the ticker. The ticker is the 3-time levered version of this, and it's freaking nuts. I can't remember which one it was. Dang, man. I know there's a VMI, but that's not it. Crap, man. Oh, DPST. Look at this thing, man. On the weekly, it's stupid. You got to be kidding me, man. The 3-day, I'm sorry, the weekly on DPST, the 3-time levered regional banks. This is beautiful. I mean, like the upside target would be like $230. Just use your imagination here of what you're seeing. It's like a triple bottom, whatever, 1 and 2 and then 3 right here. It's like this. And look what they pretty much spring back tested. Jeez, if you use the candle close and make an inflection zone, they did do that. You see it, the zone? How I always do it. Let me show you here. Candle close and the wick. And look what they've done. Look how they perfectly. Oh my God, a little bullish hammer here. Are you kidding me? Spring, back test of spring, then really, really back test of top of spring, right? And now it's going, right? Now it's in the weekly. So it's like, this is it, man. DPST, a 3-time levered ETF of regional banks, looks set up for 94% upside, chat. Again, wealth manager. I'm in a group of like ultra wealthy wealth manager people, and he turned me on to this and he asked me like what I thought, and I looked at it. I'm just like, you can't make this up.
Gentleman in the mix.
Good God, what a spring back test. I gotta send him that chart. God. Sorry, that's the German square. Why is the German square going off? What? Let's go back to square. I guess it's at the highs. Sorry, I've got radio at, what is it? What is it? I got radioactive sickness or something. Okay, radiation sickness. Not paranormal, okay? This is because of nanonuclear. I've never liked this. This is me. If it does it again, we'll be radioactive tomorrow. But can you look at this weekly and just not salivate? I salivated. I'm like, I must own. I must take a shot, dude. Now we're at the highest price. I mean, we're going for the highest weekly close since like April. But dude, it's just the beginning, man. You're waiting on 90, 83 and 90. High of day. Yeah, we are at the highs of the day, pretty much. Well, yeah, there's just stuff going on, man. Yeah, Nvidia pulling back off its highs. I know maybe G-Dog, someone's getting real excited. I like Dominion Energy on this back test. That was what really made me like it. Now it's going. It's at its highest price since February 2023. Things have turned around 1, 2, 3, almost
Big
like a
time,
three values there too.
Is that a potential 3 rising method on the weekly?
Arlake, what you doing, man? Big time. Yeah, big time scammers. Yeah, we'll look at big time. God, think about how many millions of assets exist on the planet. He went at big time. Gosh, I can't even believe that. It's like, why? Y'all hung up on big time for 8 months now. Forget it. Let it go, man. Let it do whatever. If big time goes up, does that mean that like nothing else will perform better than big time? I think many things will perform better than big time over the next 6 months. God. Wow, Rocket Labs also just, oh my God, dude. Rocket Labs is not stopping. Highest price since January 2022. What a dream of all dreams. And this is how the range-bound trader wins, right? Buying as close to the bottom of the range as possible. Yeah. Max upside potential. And sometimes they break out of the range. And sometimes it becomes godlike, like Rocket Labs. And you're approaching that 1141. If they break 1141, my God, man. I mean, they could take it at $15+. It's so crazy. Wow. Okay. I'm just going to add an alert if we're ever breaking that. I'll hear a beep so I don't forget. Actually a request, or yeah, he wanted big time. I guess I'm going to big time. We got 5 minutes till the closing bell on the New York Stock Exchange. If you're enjoying the live stream and the coverage, oh, Netgear alert going off. We got some assets going, man. Netgear, I've owned Netgear since before earnings, and this is a breakaway gap. The breakaway gap is confirmed with this rally here. Hidden bullish divergence. Yep, definite hidden bullish divergence, and I think this will eventually make its way to 2477, 2588, way higher. Yep, it's running. Yep, this is a trade setup, chat. A trade set. Well, what was the trade setup reasoning? Because the buyers recaptured 1478, $15, and then reconfirmed it as support, and that was the trade. That was literally it. It was like, okay, man, if we're above $15 and we're holding it, and we have positive price action correlation to this key level, then that's the long. Below it, yeah, maybe 14, 30, we're out. I don't want to own it. But then, it never fell below and just got lucky on earnings, and it is now way higher. And it broke that downtrend that was on, 2-year downtrend. It was a dream, man. You see why it was a dream? It's not a joke, man. This is everything. This is the level. God, 2011 and 2020, it was it. And now you've broken this level, and see why the next level is 2477, because history tells you it's the next level. Yeah, patience. Beautiful, man, beautiful. The patient man is the only one who wins. Oh yeah, if you don't know, you should join the Discord. Oh, likes are hidden. Wow. Yeah, go ahead and hit that like button. They will be unhidden in moments time. Unhidden. Boom. Yeah, here, I'll post the link to the Discord real quick. Everyone should be joining this Discord. I mean, this is laden with education, high quality community members. You get notified when I go live. You'll never miss a stream. I mean, you just want to be in Discord, because if Bitcoin's doing the thing on the weekly, you want to be in the Discord.
Can we take a look at Mara? I think it just broke out. Should I be looking for continuation?
What's up, Baylor Bust? Sorry about Baylor busting. Yeah, y'all have been pretty bust lately. But, hey, you know what? At least you got Chip and Joanna gains. So that's good, right? I mean, that's a boom. Thanks for the first super chat ever, man. We can look at Mara. We'll still get it now because the market's going to close. Marathon, he wants this is the Bitcoin miner. It's beautiful. It's literally beautiful. Like, you know, it's not, there are other ones that are kind of better, but the fact is this is a range bottom, clearly. January of this year, April this year, August, September, and now a perfect spring back test. Brilliant price action correlation to the key level. The level, right? The level. Perfect. Bullish divergence here, convergence here, and running, and going for your highest daily candle close since August 26th. The target's $19.54 to $21. The thing that makes this not as great as some of these other miners is anytime you like buy a bottom of a range, that's great, right? You normally have max upside potential, but in this one, this specific situation, you didn't have max upside potential. You had like pretty clear limited upside potential due to the fact that there's just this major ungodly level at $19.50 to $21. So it's like, cool, you could get a good entry, but you don't really know how high this thing's gonna fly, right? It could run up to $19.50, $21 and just reject it again and dump. Whereas there are these other ones that have these deep retraces where we know it's like straight up, straight down situation. 25, 30, 50% upside. This one's like maybe that's as high as it goes. You're below the 200 moving average. So you could get a good entry. You may not get the best outcome off your entry. But at the same time, the way this market's going, maybe they do just this time they break 20 bucks and the target would probably be $31, $34 if they did break it. So that's where we're at on Mara, Baylor bust. And what I'll do is, you know, we'll look at couple more so you can see like there are superior looking miners, technically, not like, oh, fundamentally, or they own more Bitcoin.
With your last
this guy's
5K,
cooler.
would you
Not
long
like
it
that.
all in Chainlink or spread it out to other decent cryptos, not shit like Ethena? From Miami, congrats again on the penthouse again. I'm sure you love it out here. Best channel on YouTube.
Chat, there it is. Be more. Hold on one sec. Thank you, dude. But the stock market has closed. This is our closing bell. The Jesus chimes. Nano Nuclear closed up 37.79%. LAC, Lithium Americas Corporation, up 25% or whatever. Unreal. Holy crap. What I long, it all in Chainlink. Just depends. What is your portfolio? You know, 5K could be 0.05% of your, you know, brokerage account, or it could be 10%, or it could be 50%, or 100% of your trading portfolio. I mean, that does matter. Because 5K can be a lot to someone, or it could be a little. That really is relevant. But if you're just asking me off the cusp, you know, would you do it or not? I mean, if I had 5K, I might have bought IREN today. Same structure as Chainlink, but more beautiful. Trading above supports. Oh God, good God, it went higher. I bought more calls today. I owned it, and I kind of went levered on IREN today because I was long like here in like mid-September, and then I just held it and didn't care, and then oh God, it's not doing great. Okay, whatever. And then what'd they do? They gave us a more powerful argument for upside because then we put in the higher low. They defended the 200 moving average. There was so much demand, chat, that the sellers were unable to test 696 or 645 as they had done in August and September, more than before. Too many market participants involved with this asset. I love the local confirmation low, the low, the second low. Oh, confirming it, but 1, 2, third valley. What do we? This is a beautiful pattern. This is the 3 rising valleys pattern. Go just Google it if you don't believe me. I don't really care if you believe me or not. At this point, I've kind of earned your trust. Okay, not selling out. Anything that I bring up like jargon in the stream, just Google it. Pause the stream. Google what I just said. Bullish Harami, bullish inside bar, inverse head and shoulders, 3 rising valleys, bearish abandoned baby, 200 moving average, key inflection point, Fibonacci, all the stuff. Bullish Gartley. Spent 13 years studying this stuff. Okay, put my whole life into it, and I bet there are things that y'all are extremely proficient in your own fields. You're masters. I just chose this life, this world, because I didn't want someone managing my money, because I graduated right after the end of the global financial crisis. I just didn't want some guy throwing my money into crap, and his institution was selling against the crap that he was buying with my money. Like, that's what happened in '08. So I was like, nah, man, I'm gonna navigate these waters. I'm gonna find a way to navigate, and the TA was the way. So this is the highest daily candle close on IREN since July 31st, and it is now time. It is time. Yeah, there's this one little last resistance, December 26, 2023, whatever. But the stage is set. 1, 2, 3. What happens after the third time? The resolution. The third time, the resolution is upon us. Space-time continuum, chat. I told you about it. You will wish you could come back to October 16th, one day before my birthday. Look at IREN and be like, hey, man, maybe this is a good opportunity. Maybe this is going to $15 plus. The probability is high that it's going way higher next, not down. So we had a 4-hour close on Bitcoin. It was a meh. I'm okay with meh burger candles like that. I really am. Fine. Let's engulf. You gave me 8 hours of just hanging out. Time to go to 69K, chat. Again, there's just technically nothing really makes sense. We're above the key 2021 peak. We recaptured it, but then we reconfirmed it as support yesterday, and now we're rallying. So it's like, let's just go run to the next level, test it. You know, we could fail. It could dump massively at 69K. That is the previous cycle top by the cent. 2021, the highest level we ever saw throughout that entire year was $69,000 and 0 cents. So why don't we just go test it and collapse and go to zero? Man bun double top wins for the first time ever, right? But yeah, reversing here would be kind of weird. It wouldn't really make that much technical sense. So I think we're waiting for 69K, which is pretty good for altcoins. Yeah, I mean, I was told that on my birthday tomorrow is the biggest supermoon we've seen in years, which is freaking nuts.
Take a look at Dollar Man, wanted to know your thoughts. Cheers.
What's up, Justin? Thank you for the $20 super chat. You want to look at Mancoin, Man stock? Is that what you want, man? Thanks for the 661 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the live stream, the like button, the bell, that sub, please stare at IREN. Please take a mental picture or screenshot the stream. I don't care. Please look at this and let's come back together when IREN is at $14, $15 and say, dang, that was the most incredible TA respect I've seen in a while. But I don't know how, because so many things are respecting the TA. So many, it's unbelievable. It's so beautiful. Okay, he wanted Man stock coin, whatever. Manpower group? Maybe you want a Manpower group. Not bad. Well, hold on. Let's see. I've never been here before, so we're scaling. So when you've never been to a chart before, chat, you scale out as far as you can. Let's go to the weekly. Let's just start on the weekly. It's a foreign chart. Okay, so it's a decent long-term uptrend, but has definitely stagnated with a lower high in 2021 from the highest high in February 2018. So you kind of got like a flat no trend going on. But let's just try to identify some key levels here. That's one. This is one. Right, you got this peak from May 2006, 2008, 2011. Okay. And now it's kind of being, you know, you're getting price action correlation to that level now. Like, that's where you are. So $70 would probably be your line in the sand on this asset. Let me try to make it. Maybe it's a little zone here. Yeah, see that little zone? That's perfect. Yeah, you get price action here. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's the ticket. 69 to 70 is the level, you know, where you would say, I know you can get scammed out, but that's the level where you say, I don't want to own the asset if it falls below that level for long. Especially if we get a candle close below it, I'd be out, right? No matter what. So that's the baseline here. Locally, you're not making any higher highs. None. You're making the same lows with just lower highs every time. That's okay. I mean, most recently the price action's been pretty good, where it's like they've kind of recaptured, they're testing, they're holding, they're testing again. I mean, 3 different times now the sellers have failed to break this level, so it's definitely good, but you wonder what your upside potential is, because they just, every time you do pivot and hold here, you're just making lower highs than previous highs. That's what makes this kind of not as great, because you don't have any clear indication of more than before, right, on a weekly time scale. Your trend isn't really great. You do have maybe some sort of M shape here, but it's just so long extended. I mean, again, I can tell you could probably get a good entry above $69 to $70, where you could set up a decent stop loss below 69, right? Okay. But I don't really know your upside. So it's okay, but it's not great. You know what I mean? So I guess 87. If you were going to trade this, you wouldn't take profit till 87. You would, because nothing would be equitable. You can't enter now and have a stop below 69 or whatever and have a 3-to-1 unless you're probably targeting for $87, which is a very real level recently, right? In January and July 2023. And the 200 moving average is up there too. So it's okay. It's not great, not terrible. Does that help at all? Black 5% after hours. What, up or down? Yeah, I do like the daily. I love the price action correlation right here. I do love this, okay? Now that we got a peak and we know the levels from history, that is pretty spectacular. Look, the lowest low, they rallied it. They validated it. So they violated the key level. They reconfirmed as support once, twice, and thrice. One thing that's great about Manpower Group is, not Man Bun Group, okay? I keep thinking about Man Bun. The Man Bun Group. We'll lose your money. We'll go short on Bitcoin on a weekly breakout with positive momentum presenting itself for the first time since April. The Man Bun Group. So, yeah, I think you would target for 87 if you were going to long this, and then just protect yourself with a stop below 68.50. That'd be it. If you put a gun to my head and you made me, right? That's the way we would manage our risk or try to strategize this thing, okay? The Man Bun Group. Dude, chill out, man. Golly. What do you want, man? I'm infused with radioactivity from Nano. What can I do? I look mid-30, dude. Really? Would you be surprised if I told you I was 70 years old? No caps. Cap up. Yeah, so we were talking about some of these miners, like IREN. Stage is set for Moon, $15 eventually. But there are others. Core Scientific wasn't really like, hey man, great swing trade opportunity. It was just really good, and it made a fresh all-time high today. So just looking at it, not overbought, not showing any buyer exhaustion yet. Probably $15 psychological price discovery target. Okay. BTBT is fantastic now, above 344, and it's that same type of reaccumulation structure, man. It's just there. They painted the picture. It's time. They cannot hide their signatures. They can't. More than before, and when you have more than before, and it's the third time, the rule of 3 will come into play, and we will resolve to insane levels. We're talking, this is setting up, chat, to break 441 this time. And when 441 breaks for real, you have an 855 target, bit digital. That's the long-term target, chat. Do you understand where we are? I mean, 119% upside on bit digital. That would be the target. You got there's going to be adversity there. There might be some supply there, but after this context with this trend, so much demand, they couldn't sell off and rival the previous level. They couldn't test the key inflection point at $2 more than before. The consolidation structure has concluded its development. It has matured. It is time for impulse phase. And when the impulse happens and you break the last level, 119% upside on BT, repeating, of course. Okay. Dude, I'm telling you, like when all these assets are up at these levels, $8, all that, dude, there'll be thousands of people watching the stream. I'll probably have gained 10,000 new subs on YouTube, right? It'll be hype in the chat, you know, like there'll be so much TTS I can barely even talk, right? And it's crazy. The majority of the concurrent viewership will be FOMO or Moonboy scrubs, exit liquidity, and they won't even know it. But they don't even know I exist yet. This is what's crazy. And you know who ushers in these people to my stream? The composite operator. Because he paints these patterns and then he marks the price up to obscene levels, and then that beckons all the joke scrub people, retail. We're all retail, okay? None of us are institutions, but there's a big difference between retail that studies this for a living and retail that, you know, watches Taylor Swift and watches Badlands Chugs and, you know, plays pickleball and, right, all that stuff. So they'll be here once this thing gets going, and because we're setting up for like mania phase. We're setting up for major markup phase, and it's not just one or two assets. They would say, "Help me! What should I buy?" Pickleball is just a normie thing. It's not. I'm not throwing shade at pickleball. It was just an example, okay, of things that normal people do. Okay, normal people don't stare at charts for hours every day. Okay, Johnny, there's something really bad with that person. Okay, really, really bad, awful. She is an arm for the propagandist leftist. Okay, imagine letting some non-American buy the rights to your music, and he's the largest contributor to the Democratic Party. She is just a propaganda tool now. Okay, it's not just BT, man. You know, it's not. I mean, look what happened to Hive. Look what they've done. The same thing. Now we got a third valley, but the third valley is back testing formally a key level of inflection, and now you're above it, and it's like, just wait, 430 on deck, possibly beyond. I don't know about, what was it, BTDR? Oh my god, dude, yeah, holy crap, BTDR. I know we looked at this one, but I added this to the watch list. This thing's poised, man. It's time to rise. Do you get it?
Mitch, can you look at the Kahina or link and what you think of the companies in general?
It's time. Well, I mean, here I don't really, crypto's company, I don't really care. I'm not looking for that, but be more right, it's like, do you really want the request, or okay, we just talked about the rules. So SDIG, oh my, they're actually doing this, chat, and we're in the space-time continuum. This is it. I mean, it's like they gapped it up, they back tested the bottom of the trading range, and now they're doing it for a second time. They're testing the 200-day simple moving average as well. Oh my god. Risk management much? This is probably the best level you could ever dream of. Oh yeah, R-Leg, we'll do it after SDIG. Wow, just look at it. I mean, below 408, kind of sketch, but they're testing it and confirming it as support, not once but twice locally. That's freaking nuts. This is it, chat. This is freaking it. On all these miners. Wow. Just wow. So good. and total knocking on heaven's door. 2.3 trillion is the door. Yeah, dude, he wanted big time, unironically. Crap. Is that 3 rows and valleys? Is it doing what every single other S coin's doing? Probably, because okay, yeah, probably. Oh, it's just a bunch of perps, perpetual swaps. Been delisted on like everything. Oh my god, dude. Just look at this. Like, no, I don't even like it. Nah, 3 rising valleys. No, it's 3 rising craps. I mean, like, they might break 13 cents, but they're not. Locally lower. How do you even do this? This is like this has got to be a scam, dude. Like, even more so. It's like all these altcoins, the lesser than joke coins, are making these pretty good bottoming structures. Then you got big time that's not. It's not showing you a great structure. I mean, above 13 cents, let's talk. Above the 200-day moving average, they just rejected again. Let's talk. It's not about what big time does. It's about what other assets are going to do that have better structures, better trends, better literally everything than big time. It doesn't matter. Big time just randomly goes up 100% tomorrow. It probably won't. But if it does, you're not here to play the one trade. You're here to play the many. So at 1,000 trades, you don't want to keep longing 1,000 times, 1,000 different big times the way they look. You just don't want to. It looks like trash, man. I don't care what it does next. I don't care. I would own something else, another crypto. Guess what? If Bitcoin keeps going, it goes to 69, 71 plus K all-time highs, big time will probably rally. It will probably get back above 13 cents because I don't even know how it wouldn't. Because the rising tide lifts all ships. Bitcoin is the tide. But it looks like hot garbage. I just don't care. I don't want it. You shouldn't want it either. That's it. Oh yeah. Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, because that one wasn't a. Yeah, you're right. You're right. We can do that. We'll go to VeChain. Sure. It just is weird. It's just tough when, you know, normally people are like tipping the 20 and it's for the asset. You're, you know, kind of going in a different direction. Doge chat highs of day. Hype in the chat! Up 10%. What can I do, man? Wow. Incredible. Up 10.57%. Highs of day again. 12.97 cents. Up against that 200 for a test soon.
Anonymous tipped $25. Doge/BTC 3-week MACD. Let's go much wow.
We'll get to it. I gotta look at. Maybe I should just do it now. I mean, Doge to US dollar, Doge to Bitcoin. We'll just knock it out. I don't know. It's pretty relevant. Held the continuity of the stream. Let's look at it. I haven't been here in a while.
Love the square call. Looking for other small caps that are ready to run. Could you look at Snap? 0.007700000 ETH.
Tosh K, thanks for the 20. And we could look at Snapchat. Sure. I mean, you're kind of below a lot of levels here. I mean, you might be above this 183 level, sure. It's an M shape completing. It's 100% retrace. It's rallying. He wants the 3-week though. I don't ever look at the 3-week. Look at the monthly. Yeah, like insane bullish divergence. Yeah, this is why he wants the 3-week, because the low and then the same low with no negative momentum, and then yeah, that level. I would like this above 236 though on the 3-week. But yeah, they probably bottoming out. Who cares, man? I'm not even worried about it. You shouldn't be that worried about it either. Did I not post a trade setup on Dogecoin to the US dollar like a week ago or less? Like, you just go with that. You don't have to overthink it. Like, you're using this to just, okay, like, this looks pretty okay. So that's great. That means that Doge might outperform Bitcoin in the coming days or a few days, whatever. It's outperforming today, that's for sure. But we weren't really concerned with it. We weren't concerned with the Doge to Bitcoin chart when we were looking at the US dollar pairing with this such positive price action correlation, with such a beautiful structure, with such a good indicator implying continuation, and now we're up 10.57%. I didn't look at Doge to Bitcoin one time, chat, not once, to make a determination on going long on this asset. Not one. Interesting. Okay. Tyler, did it not just show? Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, it was a little late. Yeah, I don't know. Ethereum's slow as F, man. Wow. 10 minutes. That's crazy. We will look at it, though. Let's see. VeChain was requested. Let's go to VeChain doing things. Not today, but on the weekly, it certainly is. So if you don't know, we looked at this yesterday, and it is now on the daily. Incredible. It's incredible. The weekly was amazing, but few weeks ago, the daily wasn't that impressive. But this is all you need to know about VeChain. VeChain's like, one would just own now. They buy it now. Yeah, you got time. Yeah, good. You're lucky. You're lucky. You're at this perfect piece of time where VeChain on the weekly is showing just beginning to show positive momentum for the first time since April 8th. It's happening this week, and it hasn't even gone anywhere. And this M shape, this 1 year large M shape, is concluding its development at the key level of all levels. Therefore, you're able to manage risk optimally. You have max upside potential if it does succeed. And now the daily is playing ball with the weekly with that discernible, researched, reliable pattern that we know so well as the potential inverse head and shoulders. But it's better than that, because you have one valley, and the second big valley, the confirmation low, is the inverse head and shoulders. And if you know anything about this has a high reliability. High reliability when you see one low and then the second low, and when the second low in and itself is the inverse head and shoulders. So this is where someone owns it, and you're just letting it do its thing. You're waiting to get stopped out below 2 cents, or you're waiting for 4 cents probably minimum. So which way, Western
Hey
man?
Mitch,
Where you gonna
can
go?
you take a look at VLO, NYSE? Thanks. 0.140000000 Sol.
Tarnak, thanks for the 2163. We can look at Valero. Absolutely. Oil. Yes. Lags up after hours. What's it up after hours now? Because they said it was up 5%. So this is, you are staring at an actionable entry on an asset where the daily and the weekly are implying a high probability outcome of up next, not down. That's what you're doing if you buy VeChain now. But if you give it 6 weeks, a month, even a day, like storage, you will no longer be at the actionable area. You will no longer be able to optimally manage your risk. So this is it. You're running out of time, really. Like, you either enter these levels or you wait and pay the price when this thing's at 3.3 cents, when this asset is up 46% from where it is right now. You're about to pay the price. So it's your option. You can do whatever you want, but this is a very rare moment in time. This took a year plus to get us here. A year plus. You don't think that's a big deal? You trivialize it. I don't really give a crap. This took forever. Mountains had to move in order for us to get into this situation we are currently in and won't be in for much longer. Okay. That's all I got to say about that. Link up 20%. Whoa, what? Y'all lying? What are you talking about, dude? Why y'all just saying stupid stuff? Because that's just fake news. But remember, Chainlink. Active trade setup. This is, you're just waiting for resolution. You're waiting for 1288, 1343, probably $15+ after that. You're just waiting. Bullish structure, completely matured, resolutions coming. Whether it collapses, you get stopped out, or major markup. Whoa, dude, leaps up this, that. Yeah, keep that up, dude. Okay, next was Snapchat for Tosh with his molasses turtles Ethereum contribution. I didn't know it would take 10 minutes, man. That's crazy. I think other crypto contributions are faster. I don't even know, man. It's not like that normally. Okay, looks like a farty dirt patch. That's Snapchat, farty dirt patch. I mean, it's down at the basement after collapsing, sure. But I look at it and it's in the midpoint of a range, right? If you're talking about a range bound asset, all right, $7.89 to $8 is the bottom threshold of the range. The top of the range is $12.17, $12.77. So we're looking immediately at an asset that is in the dead middle of the range. When you're the dead middle of a range, there's nothing to do. You would flip coins all day. There's a 50% chance a coin flip, you're going to $12.17, $12.77 next. Gap fill, 50% chance you're going back down to $7.89, $8 for a big old formal confirmation low. So there is no action to take on Snap. It doesn't matter what it does next, okay? Because you're flipping coins. Because you requested it, hopefully wanting me to be like, time to long. It's not time to long. It's just not. If the coin lands on tails never fails, it goes up $12, that doesn't invalidate my argument for no action. You just were in the casino and you pulled the slot machine handle and you won this time. That's what you do when you're buying in the middle of ranges. Think about you're just flipping coins. When you're at $8, when you got confirmation lows, you got favorable price action correlation to those levels, you have structures that are good, you have oscillators implying at the end of the development of the structures that it's up next. That's when you have an edge. That's when you are playing the market. Right now, you'd be getting played by the market taking along on Snap right now. Just saying. So that's Tosh. Thanks, dude, for the 20. Valera. Oh my God, Lax up 13.5% after market.
Bruh.
Nah, dog, dude. It's more like, yeah, dude, super, bro. Wow. Fantastic, man. Nano nuclear looks like it's same price. It's not really doing anything. Okay, Valero. Nothing good yet, man. Not yet. Not yet. So I haven't really been back here because there's just been too much opportunity everywhere else from the market, right? Oil hasn't really been it. Remember, if you don't remember, this is an incredible trade. I got to show y'all how incredible this trade setup was. Okay, so it was all about price action. This was a price action and a trend trade. So this was January 22nd of this year. January. Okay. And you can't even imagine, you can't believe where this thing ended up. So like I went long, all the higher lows, the key levels. Do you understand, like this arrow, this pointing, it's not a random area. This 124.89 to 127, it's not a random area. It's also the 200 moving average right there. That wasn't as important, but look, it was the old all-time high from 2018. Okay, using history here, using a technical indicator, the spring, the back test of spring, a gap fill, and it was a couple times. You go to the 4 hour, you can see a double bottom. So that was the reasoning behind me publishing a trade setup at this key level, because you had favorable price action correlation to the 2018 cycle top. That was the entry. Stop loss somewhere marginally below that. Okay, protect yourself, because below that you might very well be going down to $98. So what did they do? Target 1, target 2, target 3, the golden mean ratio, the 1.618, that was it. And ever since then, since the third target of the trade setup was hit, you have almost completely round tripped back to the entry of the trade setup. And at this current time, I don't really see anything that makes me want to get in yet. Nothing. Oh yeah, time to long. There's nothing yet. There's no favorable price action correlation to key levels. It just gapped down. I mean, maybe it broke out of this channel here, but I'm not really, I don't care. There's too many opportunities everywhere else to be trying to nitpick on oil, energy right now. No, I'm good. This is not where I'm looking to put my money right now. No. It'd be Iron. It'd be some of the Bitcoin miners, dude. It'd be Square. There are assets and sectors that are way better than this crap right now. I'm just saying, okay? But maybe we get back down to 127, 124. Maybe. I just don't know. How do you strategize? Nothing really looks great. Lower highs, lower lows for a while. You're correcting. Doug Clarkson, that's my man. It's Rich May. It's a merch purge. In terms of Bitcoin miners, check out Galaxy CD Inside or BR PHF US side. Oh yeah. This is isn't this the guy who got the tattoo of Luna on his arm? Something stupid. That's beautiful. Dude, what, I haven't been here in a long time, but that's incredible. I don't know what oh my God, dude. Yeah, this thing's going to 25 to 26 bucks, bro. That's it. This is it. If someone would have requested this, I'd have done a trade setup on it. Like, you don't ignore that. This level's so effing real. That right there is a trade. That's exactly what I did on Valero, on the Valero trade setup. Someone should have been here, man. In September, and been like, bro, could you look at Galaxy Digital? I'd have been like, time to long. Yep, you don't ignore that. That's so good. Confirmation low locally. It's mooning. It hit the highest daily candle close today since April of 2022. And you have more upside. How much more upside does Galaxy Digital have? Another 27 to 30% upside. Thanks for the merchandise purchase. Appreciate it. But a little late. A little too late. Remember back here, hey, through Valley, and then a confirmation low, spring back test. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Wow, and it all happened. Where did the bottoming structure get put in, chat? From the low to the high? You know it's the 88%, 95% retrace level. That's where you're looking. The best context for bottoming structures is when the boom and the bust happens. The bust concludes 886s, 90% retraces. Now look at you now. Fantastic. What a stream. What a stream so far. LAC, they're saying it's doing crazy things. It is up 13.37% after hours, the highest daily candle close on LAC since May 31st, but it's trading right now at the highest price after hours since May 28th. Look at it, man. That's insane. It's elite, up elite amount, 13.37. Unreal. Charizard, thank you for the 10 super chat. I imagine something else is coming. Another contribution, maybe. What's going on? Okay, hype in the chat for LAT melting up. Bitcoin Cash.
BCH on larger time scales, monthly, weekly, just for gigglies.
This is an active trade setup. Charizard, thank you for the 20. You want the monthly and the weekly for the whatevers? Sure, weekly. I don't need to look at the weekly. All I care about on the weekly is $315, $314. The candle close, 2017. Resistance, April 2019. Resistance, 2019. 2020, resistance. Resistance, 2023. It's now flipped to support. That's all I care about. Above that level, long. The weekly going for bullish and golden candle. They're recapturing the 200-week simple moving average, and that histogram is gone neutral and will soon flip positive if what we are witnessing on Bitcoin happens, which is Man Bun Double Top's about to get liquidated, and he's gonna act like but I was actually, it was okay, I closed my position, I was short. What's up, Anonymous? Thank you so much for next level 3600. What does that mean? I didn't know it's called that. Thank you so much, dude. That's my favorite shirt. I have 2 different shirts. That's my workout shirt. It shrinks really well. Yeah, so I mean, Bitcoin Cash, it's all about 315. That's all you should care about. 315 to 300, really. Monthly's this. Monthly's like, okay, we're waiting for like $1,000, probably $1,600. You wouldn't believe it if it did play out this way. You wouldn't believe it. Even if I showed you this and was like, hey man, it's like one bottom and the second bottom. This is like Ethereum in 2020, chat. I know, hard to believe, and it may never pan out, but I mean, at least 688 target on the monthly. If what we're witnessing on the weekly and the daily is going to play out, you get a 663 target. That means it almost doubles. Candle close $1,000 psychological, the high from April 2021. It looks probably even crazier on the 3 month. I mean, the 3 month, look at it. Yeah, that's it, man. It's pretty nice. But it's all about the daily now, okay? The entry was a few days after this second back test, and you're letting it ride to way higher prices. So, you know, the trade setup targets are pretty conservative compared to what we might be seeing on the monthly 3 month. Chat, I need more. Chat, I need more, y'all. Otherwise, right, remember, I'm an hour and 36 minutes into a live stream, so when I get this deep into a live stream, I'm highly dependent on chat engagement. I need chat. You can't just sit there. Okay, this is a free live stream, okay, providing alpha and value. I gotta get chat. That's the currency here. That's what it costs. You gotta do stuff like that. You can't just sit there, dude, okay? Sorry. Yeah, Doge still at its highs of the day right now. Yeah, you soak up that knowledge, but come on, man, pay me in chat by typing, just typing. When I'm live, John, always in here. When I'm not live, always in the Discord. But this thing, Doge, is at the highs, man. What, 3 weeks, 2.5 week highs. Thank you, DK. What's up, chat? Oh, see, y'all are here. Y'all lurking. Egg asks questions. Yeah, he does. Yeah, the more questions, the better, man. Like, general questions. Like, because it gets the ball rolling. Like, you might ask me a question in chat, I see it, and I go on this huge educational sermon that benefits hundreds of people in real time. Anonymous, thank you so much for the mug merchandise. Really appreciate that. Beautiful looking mug, man. I don't think you want to put it in the dishwasher because it can lose its stuff, but yeah, it's great. How many tackles did I have my senior year? It's interesting you ask. The new wave US, I had 168 tackles and broke my school's record for tackles. And as of a couple days ago, my entire, so I was a senior 2005, we were the best team in the history of our school in football ever, right? Even to this day, I still hold that record. Our entire team's being honored and being inducted into my high school's Hall of Fame, Athletic Hall of Fame, on January 18th. So, and I just learned about this yesterday, so it's super exciting and new to me. So, thank you for the merchandise purchase, the Virch merch purchase. Thank you, Daniel H. I think it's in my parents' basement back in Alabama. To be real. No, I'm not on X right now. No, I'm not on anything. I'm not restreaming. Something bugged out and I couldn't fix it, and then I just kind of went with just going live on YouTube. Yeah, it was like not receiving the data. Weird. $30 Silver Eagles. Okay, they're still right back at its highs. Is there anything else doing that? I don't think so. Nothing. It's the Doge's day. Shiba's starting to run. Bitcoin Cash is up, but in the end, man, not really any activity in crypto for pumpage outside of this one. If you're looking at it. Nah, dude, I post all the. It doesn't. I could post literally the cure to cancer on X. It will never go viral. It'll never get ever. It'll get 3,000 views. Hey, here's cure to cancer. Here's Alibaba trade setup. It's perfect, right? Doesn't matter. No one cares. Doesn't matter what I'm telling you, it doesn't matter. Like, there's nothing I could do in this world that would ever make me go viral outside of doing something bad and evil and stupid, right? Yeah, let me go cook some chicken and NyQuil. Yeah, I might go viral, dude. But just normal stuff like, okay, trade set Doge is setting up for a higher price. It doesn't matter if it goes up 10,000% from here. Doesn't matter. NNE doesn't matter. LAC doesn't matter. So I'm just kind of done with that crap. It's trying, man. It's just never gonna happen. And I'm okay with it. Like, I'm okay making my money and all that. Like, did I ever in my life dream or think I was gonna be a YouTuber? God, no. I just wanted to hang out with people that also cared about charts, but then I realized how many people didn't even know what TA was.
CLSK looks like it headed to the small gap fill.
What's up, Mob? What's up, Matt?
Have a great birthday. Thank you for always being here.
Mob, thanks for the 20. I mean, don't want to be that guy, but I'm kind of going for the dogs this weekend too. I kind of want misery loves company. Texas, the only team not showing any forms of misery. You know, Oregon, okay, but like, yeah, they gotta have a struggle at least. It's got to be a close game. I don't want, blowout. Thanks, dude. Matt Cotton, thank you for the birthday wishes, and thank you for watching. Appreciate that. Clean Spark, yeah, Clean Spark was amazing. It's just like all these miners had their own little different variations of bottoming structures. Clean Spark was the beautiful M shape, the bullish Gartley, 886 Gartley, the divergence on the completion. How about that, right? So much demand they couldn't even test 771. Sorry, I like chat. It's lit, man. Dude, again, we've been live an hour, 42 minutes, so I'm just like, give me a sec. Okay, let me catch my breath here. We analyzed a lot of assets, a lot of education. Oh yeah, dude, Christian, what's up, man? Dude, that was like 7 years ago. That was so long ago, bro. Wow. Good to see you still around, man. It's time, dude. It's time for crypto. 7 months of just awful consolidation, but I think we're breaking it. And man bun double top went short. That's a wonderful signal to me. Remember the last time he began a shorting campaign, how it worked out for him. Yeah, no, I hadn't had a Viking stream in a long time for sure. Yeah, Clean Spark, dude. 1358, 1509 on deck. That's just the target. I mean, they're going to hit that level. I'm not sure if they're going to break it, right? We don't know if the level will have a lot of supply there or not, but that's certainly it. If they ever broke $15, though, I mean, easy 20 and then 25 after that. So, yeah, this is another one where it's like, it's not like IREN. It's not like IREN. It's more like Mara, where, yeah, you hit a kilo, you held support, whatever, nice bottoming structure, but there's potentially limited upside because we know this level's very real, and it's where there's been big reversals. But you go to something like IREN, and it's like, you don't have to deal with that controversy. I guess you got this one little last level right there, but the deep retrace, the third valley, there's hidden bullish divergence on the third valley. So much demand they can't even test the previous level. It's time. It's time for way higher prices. You look at this, I'm like salivating. I'm drooling over this.
I'm 18 and have been trading for a year. I was wondering if you had any advice for starting a company to help with taxes. Thank you.
Is that a joint?
Lil Mitch, are you a rapper or a trader? Starting a company is good, because then you can write off all kinds of things, anything that pertains to trading. Yeah, I mean, all your technology, your screens, your monitors. People do tax write-offs of my Patreon because it's educational. It's a tool that people use to trade. So if you have a company, then it's really easy to do that. So, but yeah, capital gains tax is going to be capital gains tax. Sorry. Yeah, for me, like the fact that I'm a trader and a streamer, I can like, for me, it's kind of an awesome luxury where I can't really do a car because, I don't like, a car that's under 6,000 pounds, you can write it off. I don't have that luxury like my parents did, but I can travel and make a trade or go live, and then the entire trip's 100% write-off, tax write-off. It's all legal too. It's perfect. Oh, is MIGI up 20%? Wow, well, go figure, man. LAC's now up 23%. Oh my God. Maybe it was 169. It was 168 or 169 tackles. Can't remember. The internet has it, I think. And I looked it up. Where is it? There's also something I found out when I found out about the whole thing about getting inducted into the Hall of Fame, the high school Hall of Fame. I was like, yeah, here it is. And found out I am still, like, so this was our team in high school down here. Look, this is how good we were, right? So I was Alabama Sports Writers and Birmingham News first team All-State, and a linebacker, of course. So, like, I'm still the most recent linebacker to make first team All-State. Because you had a couple that were like linebacker, but they were second team All-State, so they were backups. So still got that. But that was our team, man. We were freaking nuts. Yeah. What's up, Team Matica? Thanks for the 5 super chat. Thank you. Doge still up 10. I mean, the altcoins aren't really doing much, but they are poised. A multitude of them are poised, chat. Let's just hit a couple space bars here. I mean, like Neo, you see it. It's the bottoming structure, poised for 1266 probably. Yeah, so different combines measured me different, Brian. I don't know why it's like that. They did it for another guy who ended up playing football at Auburn. So, yeah, different combines measuring different things. I don't know. I was inside and outside, did 4-3, 3-4s, so it just depended on the scheme. But I was definitely weak side linebacker, left side, whatever. What did football teach me about trading or myself? Maybe it's not even about myself, more so as it teaches you about perseverance. So you think about like athletics, it doesn't have to be football, it could be anything, golf, volleyball, tennis, soccer, it doesn't matter. But when your brain's developing, your body's developing, you're going through puberty, and you're playing sports, multiple sports, whatever, your whole life, in that development period, like you're at such a huge advantage to the rest of the population that doesn't do that, which is most people don't do sports. And so what is it about? It's like about you're learning how to lose. You're also learning how to win, but it's all about you keep getting kicked off that horse, and you constantly, throughout your entire adolescence, getting back on that horse, to where once you're an adult, like controversy or adversity hits you, it's just, you don't even think about, oh man, I should give up and quit, or like this or that. You don't even think, you just go, you just start back, and you put it behind you. And that's the other thing, right? You learn like how to win, how to lose. You learn how to forget about the winnings and the losings, because like so many different times throughout that, when you're doing it, oh man, you get cocky, and then you're like, oh man, I remember like I was first seed in a wrestling tournament, and I was going against this guy, and I like rode him off, and he got me in a headlock and pinned me, and it was just like, what? I was the favorite of the whole tournament, and I just got cocky. And that was just like a lesson that's burnt in my brain about like not expecting things, not having expectations, or underestimating opponents and stuff like that. So many different, it's like a plethora of experiences, athletics. And you have kids, you really need to get your kids involved with extracurricular activities. I mean, sports. It doesn't have to be contact. I mean, I feel like how many brain cells I lost doing football, you know, from 4th grade to sophomore year of college. Probably be a lot smarter. Anyway, so it's EOS of God. Hot, same, beautiful structures. These bottoming structures are just across the markets, man. Hidden bullish divergence, Third Valley. You know what happens under Third Valley. Resolution, whether it collapses or it's time to pump. Impulse. Got impulse on deck. Impending impulse based on everything here. On holo chain, screw sand. I don't. It's kind of doing the same thing. Whatever. Solana, like long and strong, dude. 190, 198, or stop out. I don't even care. Long. ONT, same type of little bottoming structures here. Love the price action correlation to the old levels. Hidden bullish divergence in the Third Valley. Now trading above 19.15 cents. I mean, they recaptured, they reconfirmed it as support as of yesterday. So it's like, dang, man, it may not look like much, but it could be insanely good. You're talking like a 30-cent target on ontology. What? Ontology? Altcoin. Easy to manage risk here. Max upside if it plays out. 1, 2, 3. Hidden bullish divergence. Above 352. You're waiting on 486 to $5 target, man. Like, this is the altcoins. They look good. It's still knocking on the door on total, man. Let's see here. Even Cardano, man, trying to do the thing. Even Cardano, chat. I know we make jokes. It's not a joke when or if market participants are ever able to capture prices above 41 cents, the 200 moving average. Confluent with that. I mean, this is set up and kind of poised the exact same way as all the others. You can't write it off. Not yet. Avalanche, same thing. I mean, it's just like it could be time to collapse and head to $20 because you're at resistance now. We saw this thing on the 4th and it's just rallied up to the resistance. Hasn't made a higher high yet. That's the confirmation line. So this is a potential through rising valleys. And the confirmation line, which makes it a real pattern, a real through rising valleys, is when they break the confirmation line, which is always the second peak of the structure, which is one peak and the second peak. So if they break that, easy target for $39 to $40, but easier said than done because there's always going to be supply at levels of inflection, and there has to be enough demand to breach that. They have to absorb all the supply that exists there. I don't think I've heard that one, Echo Leaf. Meh. Thanks. We already looked at VeChain, but it's like the stage is set, man. We look, dude, we know these just increase our probability. We know it doesn't make it certain, but this is like what you dream of. You waited for a year for this, a whole year for something like this to develop. So this is when people take chances. Just saying. Litecoin. I mean, same type of stuff. The Third Valley, recapturing the key level of all levels. Above this, some magic things happen. And the Third Valley gives us, indication to believe that maybe the consolidation's concluding soon and we're about to impulse, but still below the 200, and the upside's only about 76.89 if they broke that 84. So I could go on all day about all these altcoins, man. Things are starting to calm down a little bit, I think. But no, we still got nearly 700 people tuned in. Thanks for being here. Hit that like button, that bubble, sub. The stream has been active for 1 hour and 55 minutes. We got some crazy stuff going on a few assets that this community's been monitoring pretty vigilantly black and nanonuclear. Nanonuclear went nuclear, dude. Sean, no, I never played with Probst. He's older than me by like 4 years, 5 years. It's funny though, like the way we connected, Sean. I mean, obviously found my stream, but we had like a strong connection to each other because when I was at Alabama on the team, he was at the Miami Dolphins on the team. So he was on the team on the Miami Dolphins when Coach Saban, Nick Saban, was there. And when Nick Saban left the team, when he was on the team, Nick Saban came to Alabama when I was on the team in Alabama. That's what's kind of given us like a pretty strong bond, is that dynamic. It's pretty cool. No, the longest stream I did was like 12 hours or something. 13 hours, can't remember. Yeah, shout out Probst. He's still around. We have a group message with him and Vet Moon Boy. They're still around, kicking it. They're doing well. Okay, so we didn't even look at gold today. Gold was doing it, right? Unless something changed. Maybe it did. Nope. Look what they've done. It was kind of like they maybe broke the bull pole bull flag and they ran it up to test all-time highs, 26.85, and a pullback. And chat, you got 45 seconds now until the close. We are about to make the highest daily close in the history of human civilization. 6,000 plus years of store value, about to be the highest store value, whatever, ever. So we're like in a countdown here. 24 seconds for all-time highs on gold on the close. No, I'm probably not doing a stream tonight. Of course not. This is a 2-hour live stream. And I've covered like so many assets today. I don't know what you would need me to go live for again. If Bitcoin's at 69K plus, maybe for a price action stream solely. But if there's no price action on Bitcoin, then maybe, probably not. All right, there it is. Jesus chimes and hype in the chat.
Hype in the chat!
The highest daily candle close in the history of gold has just occurred seconds ago, and you were here for history, Jack.
Bruh.
Look here! Look, listen!
Yeah, inflation makes the world go round. Inflation makes the price of assets rise more and more as our governments have betrayed us and are printing money we don't have and sending it to foreign countries for wars that never end. This is why conviction on Bitcoin and other assets, is why you must have conviction on them. Your fiat purchasing power is collapsing at its fastest rate in the history of the New World Order that began after World War II, when they plotted all of it, right? So everything is getting repriced, including gold. Now we look at silver. Long-term uptrend waiting for $35 plus. If you give me enough time, you'll probably get it. And platinum and palladium, we already talked about. Platinum, think we bottomed. Think it's a perfect time for platinum to go much, much higher. Dude, the cost of eggs. Oh my God, dude, the cost of eggs has mooned again. It's up 19%. I don't know when this updates exactly. September 1st is the last time we had an update. Really? Why did it not update again in October? Let's see. You had August 1st, September 1st. Where's the October 1st? What the? Well, either way, the price of eggs getting repriced due to money printing and betrayal from our governments. So 382 is probably even higher. You know, resistance is 484. The cost of a dozen eggs average every U.S. city. Start with the inverse head and shoulders. Crazy, right? How about hog futures? Killed it today. I mean, after gapping down again. God, they just do that. Gap down, pump, gap down. Ugh, crazy. Probably gonna fill these gaps eventually. Yeah, palladium. This is what bottoming structures look like, chat. Stare, take a picture. It'll last longer. Take a picture because you're eventually going to be at 1269 off all this stuff. Eventually. I don't know how long it'll take. It'll take a while, but yeah, this is what bottoms look like. Okay. Burn it in your mind here. I'm just saying, this is not a joke. I don't plot gray lines like this and it's a joke, okay? This is very, very real. This goes back to 2011, 2014, 2018, and here we are again in 2024, bottoming out. And it's like, just, you see this, and it's like, watch this. Ubiquity. Don't ignore M shapes after long extended drawdowns completing and buyers holding those key levels from history. Don't ignore it. Look at it today. Look what it's done. Can't even fit all the price action on the screen. Yeah, highest daily candle close since April of 2023. I don't know why it's playing. Oops. It's a good song, but it's not really relevant for now. Gone through too many music sets today. What the? Palladium. Similar situation to UI. Oh, and if you're like, oh, I still am not convinced. He could have just plotted that whenever. It's like, dude, do I need to actually show you when it was being identified? Like, for real? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. So beautiful. It was March 27th. So beautiful, chat. So freaking beautiful. There was. The M shape. The dream of all dreams. It spent a little time, up and down, whatever, but never became invalid. And then it was that. It was gone. So that's all we look for here. We're just looking for stuff like this over and over and over. And it's like, okay, at the beginning, it was like, crap, I got to teach a bunch of people about this. And now we've got so many, like, there's graduated students of traditional technical analysis, harmonic, all the stuff, right? And now we just have so many people that know how to identify these. And now we just have this, like, just collective group of people using the system taught here to find opportunity. And it benefits everyone. It's so fascinating. It's beautiful. And it's like testament to reciprocity. It's like, man, like, you give for people stuff for free. Give them the tools they need to succeed. And now I've learned, wow, I'm really glad I spent the past 7 years teaching people about this world, because so many people benefited. So many like awesome setups have come from people that have learned the teachings from here. And all I've done is just sign off on it. They'll request it, and I'll be like, my God, and then we'll talk about it. And that's what they were seeing. They saw that, and then I signed off, and it's like, wow. Okay. Oh, we were going to go to platinum. Up 1% today. Yeah, because platinum, it's time. It's not even about the daily. That's fine. Daily's imminent, long, like time to long on the daily. That's what it's implied with these local lows. But it's about the weekly. You can't make this up. Man, this is like stupid. Harmonic completing with 3 rising valleys. Recapturing the 200-week moving average today. Dude, this is it, man. Hidden bullish divergence on the 3rd valley. This is what altcoins are doing on the daily. Platinum set up for way higher prices.
Max Sut.
What's up, Anon? Thanks for the 20. AXS? Yeah, sure, we'll go to it. Why not, man? Oh, look, I'm so surprised that it's kind of similar to everything else. Yeah. AXS, nothing really sticks out as spectacular. I mean, 100%, they're better altcoins for sure. But they're trying to do the same thing locally, like 1, 2, 3. 3rd valley, hidden bullish divergence, the 3rd valley. But you're below resistance. You got to break that. I mean, this is a very real level where they've reversed the price. So, I mean, that's a breakout point. 491.9, 492 is the breakout point, I guess. And if they did break it, you got to deal with 554 or 542, excuse me. And then I think if you're breaking 491 and you were trading this, you'd be targeting for 627. But yeah, it's not really great. It looks like sellers got exhausted and now buyers are trying to come in with this first higher low we've seen in a very long time, many months. Yeah, I imagine if Bitcoin rallies 69 plus K, AXS gonna break 492 resistance and probably have a nice little run. But what altcoins not? Most will probably have nice little runs. That's it. I think that was the last request, right? Who look clean spark? What Bitcoin Cash yet? That was it. So. So Jerry.
Consumers Energy, CMS. Breakout or top?
We can look CMS right now. Thank you. Breakout or top? You never know, right? Even without looking at it. Breakout or top? Man, hard to ignore a completed W shape. Yeah, a lower low on the C point. I immediately look at this and I'm like, wait, I want to paint this so bad. Let me paint it. Oh boy, like, doesn't matter if it's breaking out or not. It's not quite a shark pattern because it's too shallow. You need a 1618 here. You only have a 1414. But either way, this is a profit-taking level for someone who got in at much more reasonable levels. Reasonable levels? What do you mean? Like, how about the peak from 2018, the valley from 2019, 2020, 2021? That is the level to be that's the optimum area for a long, as close to that level as possible, due to the the consequence of them holding it or recapturing it. And so it's gone on this long extended run, and now you've retraced 88% of the way. So you're certainly paying premium. You'd be buying an asset where shorts often, they would be looking at this like a value perceived area for a short. It could keep going, of course. It's just, again, we're applying the framework. And this is not an area where a swing trader goes long, ever. Never in a million years do they go long after W shapes complete. They get to those 886 retraces and confluent with a 1414. So I can't, nothing to do here, but maybe take a little profit if you got in way lower. A little, you don't have to exit, but this is a profit taking level. And it's cool that they broke this old all-time high from February 2020. They broke it and they back tested that support, and you caught some follow through off of it. That's cool. But yeah, you got to deal with, don't you think that you have maybe potentially limited upside? Like 73.66 is kind of like to the extent of your upside here. You would probably want some sort of like reaction, pullback, and then a higher low again, and then you run. This is the level where you catch reactions. It may not happen here. I'm just saying, right? We're just looking for value perceived areas. You flip this over. Okay, this might be an area where they start trying to construct a base, maybe a bottoming base, right? M shapes, W shapes, right? They might be trying to put in a topping structure here. You just don't know. So I don't know if that helps, but when you're giving me an asset that's completing a W, how much I can really do. You've been in for years. Fantastic, Jerry. Well, just you're at a level now where, hey man, you made some good money. Hard to say if it's going to keep going. We don't ever act like we know if they keep going. We just know that 886 is, we call it the Jesus zone, because that's the level where the magic always happens, almost always happens, man. Okay. I don't know if there's much else to do with Bitcoin being flat. I mean, there's no more price action to catalyze the stream. Chat's kind of meh. That's fine. I'm not worried about it. We had a really successful stream, 2 hours, 10 minutes. Remember, if you're in here and you're not in the Discord, you need to be in the Discord. Okay? 69K. I mean, that is what their educational resources tab. It's just the source material. There's no catch. You just go join the Discord. You go to educational resources tab, and there are all these different sources that you could. Oh, look, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna buy this book. Or I'm gonna listen to this audio or whatever, and you can start learning more about what I'm trying to teach here. Traditional technical analysis is extremely complex. It's its own language, really. Yeah, Discord pinned above. Brad just did it, you know, whatever. Join the Discord or just be left behind. The thing is, you get notified when I go live in the Discord. So YouTube will fail to notify you if you're subbed to the channel. But in the Discord, you will never miss a live stream. I might go live at 8 a.m., 10 a.m. or noon or 1, and it's not regular stream time. Like right now, this is not a regular stream time. And so you made us not know. But if you're in the Discord, you will know. Anyway. Yeah, good to see some people join it. Nice. All right, so we know what's on deck, what we got to do. We are now in between two big levels, 64.9 and 69K. You're pretty much flipping your coins, of course, at any time you're in between those two levels. But the good news is we had a formal bullish back test of that level we broke yesterday. So you would think, let's go test it, even if we failed, because we've certainly failed there before. Definitely, you know, failed and rejected and reversed there. So let's go test it, and we might fail and reverse there, and that's fine. But that would make the most sense, technically speaking. Why? Remember, this is the reason why. The old all-time high from 2021. Let's go test it, okay? Let's test it before the close of the day. And if we're at 69K before the close, I might be live again. But if not, hey man, I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. Hope y'all benefited, got value. And let's keep making money. So I'll be back. Until next time, respect the T. Hey.